Assalamualaikum and hi to our beloved lecturer Dr. Hairozilla and all my fellow friends. My name is Nushaira Marazali and my mentoring number is A178415 and I'm from Group 5. First of all, I will start by introduce the British Airways company. Then I will explain about the moral values from this video. Lastly, I will talk about the purpose of the video. British Airways was started on 1924 and established as BA on 1947, which means they have been operating for more than 100 years. British Airways operates one of the largest and the most modern fleets of any airline in the world. British Airways also has 10 different types of aircraft and 6 different level travel classes menu. They were driving urgent action towards net zero carbon emissions by 2050 and investing in the development of sustainable aviation fuel and zero emissions aircraft. From my own experience, I never been on British Airways company. I never been using their services, but I truly believe that they one of the largest company, and I always heard about the British Airways company, and I know British Airways company is one of the famous airline company in the world. Now I want to talk about the purpose of the video. I think the purpose of the video will be to show the diversity of the culture. Even other cultures can also celebrate other culture celebration, such as in this video. For example, Anandi and Helena. Helena very happy and very feel delightful with Anandi culture, and she enjoyed Anandi culture so much. And lastly, I'm gonna talk about the moral value of the video. The moral value of the video that I got is love have no boundaries. What I mean by love have no boundaries is love doesn't matter about the different of age, the different of skin color, the different of culture, the different of family background. It doesn't matter. And for example, is in the video, Anandi and Helena is from different culture, different age, different skin color, but they still manage to take care of each other very sincerely and still loving each other tremendously without even care with their differentiation. Everyone needs to respect everyone since we have a huge diversity of people in this world, or either we have different skin color, different age, and also different in anything. That's all from me, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Shahira. Assalamualaikum to Dr. Rozilla and my fellow friends. My name is Muhammad Amir Khan and my metric number A177835. Now, I'm going to continue with the main character. There are two main characters in this video. First is Helena. She is one of the cabin crew serving for British Airways. The second character is Mrs. Anandi. She is one of the passengers traveling on board. Now let's go to the scene represented. Of course, we can see there are few environment and places like the London City, briefing room, the village in the video. But let's just focus on the two main scenes. The first scene was inside the British Airways airplane itself, and the second one was at the village somewhere in Hyderabad, India. For the plot of this corporate video, it first started with Helena, who will be flying to Hyderabad, India. Along the flight, there was one passenger who looks uncomfortable and didn't sleep well. The situation led Helena to calm her and give an emotional support, comforting her throughout the flight. For the conflict, I'll pass it to our friend Misha Lydia. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi. My name is Misha Lydia binti Zaini with metric number A77847. I will continue the explanation of conflicts of this video. First, what is conflict? Conflict is the primary problem that any characters in a story face. It is driving force. in any story, as it influences the turn of events in the plot. Without conflicts, there are no story arc and no character development. One of the common types of conflict is internal conflict. Internal conflict usually falls into 5 main triggers, such as desire, need, duty, fear, and expectation. Emotions such as sad and love are powerful motivators. Next, I will explain about Helena's desire to accept Mrs. Anandi's offer and why at first she kind of fears to accept the offer. When Mrs. Anandi invited Helena to her house, Helena was perhaps battling some sort of internal conflict. We can see on her face and gestures where she is reluctant to accept the offer. She is reluctant to accept the grandmother's offer to go to her house. Helena might think if she accepted the offer, she would look unprofessional for mixing her personal and work-related interests. Furthermore, the invitation takes place in her workplace, which is inside the airplane where she served as a stewardess. We might see her doubt her decision to accept the offer, but then she chooses to accept the life-changing decision in her life and decides to go to Mrs. Anandi's house. Next, in Mrs. Anandi's house, Helena was exposed to the Indian culture, the hospitable nature of Indian family, good food, and rich Indian heritage. The highlight of the moment is when the grandmother gives her home-cooked food and the handkerchief, which is completely filled by love. For me, it beautifully translates the human emotions. In my opinion, the example of self versus self conflict is effective because it successfully shows how Helena confront and overcome her doubt and internal conflict to go to the grandmother's house and allowed herself experiencing different cultures and develop a special bond and memories which will help to resonate with every one of her future flights. That's all from me. Thank you.
A very good evening to my lecturer and to my fellow friends. My name is Dashnia Anaropan Kubalan, metric number A177799, and I would like to start by presenting slide number 3. First and foremost, I would like to start by giving this video a rating 10 out of 10. This is because as an Indian, I was able to connect completely with the content of this video. Ever since I was a child, I was always taught that visitors are God in our culture. The video is a proof of that statement. In this video, the elderly woman Anandi will invite Helena, the hair hostess, to her house as a guest and treat her with the utmost respect. The most important and special thing or value that is shown in this video is the value love. It is shared between two strangers who travel together in an airplane, and also a love that is shown by a mother towards her child. It is manifest in this video that love can be bound by anybody without taking into account their skin color, their culture, or even the age of a person. One of the weaknesses that I found in this video is Anna could only witness the hospitality shown by Anandi's family and not by the people of Hyderabad. One of the ways that it can be improved is maybe a scene where Anandi will bring Helena to see the hospitality shown by Hyderabad people can be added maybe on a way back to the airport after a day well spent in Anandi's house. This way, Helena will witness by her own eyes the real hospitality of Indian people and also their culture more. Last but not least, I have found one video which is similar to the video that we have chosen for our presentation, titled British Airways India Go Further to Get Closer. The similarities between the two videos are the value love. Although it is portrayed between a husband and a wife, the love they have for each other is very visible in this video. That's all from me. Thank you.